almost at the finish line. Can't stop now. Wild energies. It's time. A clearing energy. You might be experiencing a massive clearing that's happening in your everyday life. And it is always, as always, not so great to go through. But these densities, also remember for today's message, that water contains a lot of memories, a lot of energies. And these things from your past, the past traumas, the densities, they're not going with you into 2025. It's the year that we take our true leadership position. Yeah. And all of the densities, if you haven't been living under a rock, the past 4 years have not been easy. Has it been easy? Probably not. Did you deal with traumas in your everyday life? Probably. And these densities, these emotions, they're not going with you. We're becoming more magnetic for the life that we want to experience, okay? And just like a magnet, it has all this gunk and stuff on it, it's not going to attract very well. So we are being cleared and cleansed, so we are beautiful attractors to attract the abundance, to attract the leadership positions that are our God-given rights. It's time, light warriors. Oh, we're feeling it. And the solar flash energies are blasting it away. But we have to remember that we have to accept the preparation to accept. We have to accept these energies through free will. A lot of people ask me, and I see this going on in the Facebook communities as well. Why do some people feel these symptoms, feel these energies, and other people are totally numb to them? They're fine. Nothing's going on. Stay tuned to this world famous video. It's time to return to who you truthfully are. It's good to see everyone. If you are on the live stream, could you kindly just gently tap the like button? I'm so grateful for that. It helps others get a notification and find this world famous video today. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey and I make it relevant for everyday life people. And everyday life people, even my mom, are experiencing weird symptoms, especially in the past 24 to 48 hours. And I take the pulse of society. I go out, I go amongst the people. I also see in the groups on Facebook and the posts and people sharing on my Facebook, hit me up on Facebook, that something has rapidly shifted. Look at that, 144. Something has rapidly shifted in the past 24 hours that I'm making this message. This message is going to be very relevant all the way to the end of this year. So whenever you're getting this, even if you're getting this a few days later, remember, things happen in shifts. It's not just one moment. And I might be able to, I'm just calling things how they are. I might be able to process things maybe a little bit quicker than you if you're getting this message. Or maybe there's people out there that process it quicker than me and I'm struggling with certain things, right? This is how it goes. The true ascension journey. We're getting assistance from these energies. It doesn't mean it's going to do everything for us. This is the solar flash wave clearing. And I talked about this several days ago. You will be hit. Can't hide behind a brick wall. You can't even hide under the ground. Ooh. You can't. You could run, but you can't hide. This light is available. God is available. This light energy is available to assist us, but it's free will. Will you allow it in? I don't know the answer. I don't know how you're living your everyday life. If you're new to the channel, please click the subscribe button. Not only am I grateful for that, and it allows me to do what I love, which is called teach millions of people on YouTube, but you could go about your everyday life and implement new routines and rituals that benefit you instead of tearing you down. And we all have to make free will decisions. T Knock, thank you so much for the support. I'm very grateful for that. On my journey, it's my free will to go through fasting periods, intermittent fasting on a daily basis, detoxing heavy metals from the body to allow more light to come in, stay hydrated. Like a lot of people see me. All I have to do is be the lighthouse. I like my cup of joe, right? I like my morning coffee most days. But right now, I feel the need. I just need to drink water. I did not have coffee today. I got to stay hydrated. Get those water emojis going in the chat right now, right? Now you got to stay hydrated. And there's a reason for this because there's a flushing going on. So you might be getting this message and you might be experiencing weight loss, okay? You have to have, so how do we know that this is something that is different that's occurring? You have to know thyself. You got to make sure your pineal gland, make sure you're alert. Do you know some people are numb to their own existence? Did you know this? There are people, tell me how to feel, tell me how to live. They don't know who they are. Once you know thyself, then when these little changes, these little things happen, then you know exactly. So there is a weight loss. I'm experiencing weight loss, water retention, leaving the body. We were holding on to a lot of water. And if you're new to this, if you understand the energetics of holding on to more water, it represents extra protection. So this period has ended. It's official ending. You don't have to hold on to that extra water, which is also helping us detox and flush out the toxins, Ronnie, right? So you don't have to hold on to this extra water anymore. You might find yourself going to the bathroom a little bit extra, right? I know myself, right? And I know how many times I have to go, how much, what, am I drinking more water? Am I drinking less water? Am I drinking what is normally or is extra coming out? And I know this. I know this like the back of my hand because I have a conscious experience. And even in the wellness field, if you know, if you're drinking a certain amount of water and how much is coming out, water manipulation is what it's called. We got one already? Please click the like button if you're just joining us. So know thy homeostasis is what some people call it know thyself. We're going to have a new one today, know thy homeostasis. Okay. So along with that, and I share about my journey, this is like the holiday season. I'm spending extra time. I'm just being real. Be it real, keep it real, right? We're going to keep it real. I am spending more time with my family and I am not honestly, I have a very tight diet, and I am, maybe I don't partake in maybe some holiday cookies and things like that on a normal basis. So when I'm eating these things that are maybe not so lean, Jane, thank you so much for that. Love you, Jane. Thank you so much. So if I'm eating these things that might not, I'm not expecting for my abs to really start popping out. But for some strange reason, the water, see, sometimes we hold again, and there's always new people. I talked to a friend the other day and I'm like, I forget who I said, because I'm talking every single day. Remember, the channel is a revolving door. If I repeat something, and I want to make sure that anyone that comes in, right, is getting that information. So you have the extra water. Sometimes it's not fat in our midsection. Sometimes it's extra water retention. Lisa Patterson, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Sometimes we have extra water retention. So let's go back to the beginning of the lesson. You might have had a lot of traumas. You had to protect yourself. in the past few years. In the past few years, you might have had dealt with things in a workplace, maybe within your own home. And as I'm taking the pulse of society and seeing people that I haven't seen in a while, it is unbelievable how many people that I know in my everyday life that had a big revelation, if you will, within their own home. And they're not in that relationship anymore. And they realize that they didn't have something that was great for them. Everything is going to be revealed in these new energies. And what has been worked on deep within you is going to be revealed for 2025. Yeah, we're going to have a new existence in 2025, right? People are going to view you in the true light that you are in 20. You might have a new body in 2025. But again, this is free will. Are you allowing these things to come in? So there's a big midsection clearing. Number one. Number two, you might experience, or I am experiencing, just you let me know if you're experiencing this in the comments, the liver detoxification symptoms, which is a very interesting taste. It's not so pleasant, or a feeling in the back of the tongue. So right now, if you're live, you hit the stars or the targets if you are experiencing that also right now, and you could leave it in the comments. So maybe and maybe you're new to this, and all of a sudden you have a weird like taste in the back of the tongue, you know, and you are drinking water. So the liver detoxification symptoms is something that you might be experiencing. Or your mother is telling you, oh my God, my midsection, my stomach, I don't understand. I have all these things that are going on. And that's why the more that we share, the more that we collaborate. Look, the chat is blowing up right now. Are you experiencing maybe that detoxification symptoms, the feeling, the taste in the back of the tongue? It's coming out of nowhere. Carol Williams writes, spot on symptoms. Are you experiencing this right now? Please click the subscribe button. Help support this channel, right? Let's get the word out to the people. These things you're not taking with you. If you don't know, and again, I guess some people call it the Western and the Eastern cultures, right? I have a good friend that studies Chinese medicine. The anger, right, and all those things, the anger really builds up in the liver. You might have had things that made you angry, and that's okay because we're all human. In the past few years, you could hit the Holy Spirit fire in the chat, right? Things might have made you angry, but it's a little bit too much. We all had a lot. It was too much to handle. Why? The devil will try to wear out the saints. It's a biblical time period. Did you know this? Did you know it was a biblical time period? But the fires of hell are nothing to the Holy Spirit fire. It's blazing, light warriors. Yeah, it's blazing. I'm a blazing flame. I'm the Holy Spirit fire flame. Oh, here I walk. You could walk through. We're like Ric Flair. Woo! We're going through the fires of hell because we are the Holy Spirit fire. Yeah, it doesn't touch us because look at the chat's going right now. Here come the flames. Here comes the. Lisa Patterson writes confirmation. Right? No, this is confirmation. If you're here. Sarah writes, I need peace. I need peace as well. And a lot of people crave that peace. You had chaos. Watch my video from chaos to clarity. That's what we're doing. That's the energy right now. Clarity. Chaos to clarity. These things you're not taking with you. Memories of the past are coming up to be processed right now. This water that you might be extra water holding on to it. A lot of you know about how water holds vibrational frequency, maybe holds memories. More and more, your body is saying we could let go, right? Let go, let go, let go. Oh, so peaceful. No, peaceful is, I just saw that comment. Peaceful is such a big thing. You might be getting this message. You spend more time alone than in the past because your peace is a top priority. You could write that in the comments as well. Peace is a top priority, right? So all these things are coming up, and it's coming up to be cleansed away. Drop the water off, right? Michelle writes hermit mode. Yeah, some people go into hermit mode. If you didn't see my full video on the nervous system reset, you might be getting this message. You had trauma in your home. You had trauma at the workplace. You just wanted to, go about your everyday life, and all of a sudden you're getting all these traumas and drama. Save the drama. Oh, yo, mama, kid. Yeah, you might be getting this message. You don't have time for drama in your life. Yeah, you don't need drama, right? You could have a personal relationship with God before you have drama in your home, in your work. No more drama, no more chaos. We're going into 2025, the best version of ourselves. And I'm really seeing that, and that's why, I notice things. I know some people, they're not paying attention to what they're putting in their body. I am. And it's my free will. I teach about health and wellness on the channel page. Tends to trigger some spiritual narcissists for some reason. No, we're going to be the healthiest that we could be. I'm sorry you don't like that, right? So please click the like button. But as I'm showing people, this is a time period. I want to spend some time with the family, eating food I don't normally eat, but it doesn't mean I'm going to do it all year long. So, but even though you might be eating not as lean, right? But you're still dropping weight in the midsection. Are you dropping weight in the midsection right now? Let us know in the comments. It doesn't have to be like a massive amount, but again, do you, like some people, they can't hear the message. It's not my problem. It's not your problem. It's everyone's individual problem. Are you paying attention to yourself? Do you know thyself? Right, Thomas? What's up, Oded? I love you, Oded. Thanks for being here, brother. Let's keep going, everyone. Let's keep going, everyone. Okay? Massive changes, the inner world and then the outer world. I never stuttered. The solar flash is an inside job. Write it down. The solar flash is an inside job. The inner world is being cleansed. The outer world, oh my God, look at all the abundance. Look at all the beautiful things. And I'm literally witnessing it. That's why you might be seeing narratives or even things on the TV that are rapidly changing. We don't live in a world. We live in a band of frequencies. And the frequency, it's changing. It's rising up. Are you rising up? Are you rising up to higher heights? We have to rise up to higher heights. Angel C. Angel, I just saw your message. I felt like that yesterday and the day before, and now I'm feeling more energetic. And I'm just saying how things are. Sometimes it doesn't mean I'm better than someone. It's just a window of time. A lot of times I feel the shift of the symptoms, and I might go through them before people. Some people might not even start it till maybe the next day, or some people might have already went through it before me. But there is a window of time that is going to be relevant. A lot of people, maybe in the spiritual communities, you heard of terms of portals, right? Think of a window of time. 3 days, 4 days, not months, right? But a window of time. If an energy comes in, it is not going to affect us all exactly at the same moment. But so I hope that helps you, because I had to take a nap. Maybe you went through this as well. Afternoon comes, listen, you can't even keep your eyes open. It's the middle of the afternoon, and then you have to go to sleepy poo for 20, 25 minutes. You could hit the sleepy poo emojis. If that resonates with you, there's a lot of processing that's going on. It's overwhelming. It's a lot for our bodies to handle. Didn't we go through a lot? I mean, you have to think of your life. I'm getting a lot of nappy poos in the comments right now, right? I had to take a nappy poo. Think about, and I experienced this years ago because I was into physical wellness. And I'm trying to teach the people how I take physical wellness and mental wellness and spiritual wellness. You got to have spiritual wellness, the most important, baby. Yeah. And you put them all together. It's a Triforce of the Legend of Zelda. They taught us the truth in the Legend of Zelda. Who played the Legend of Zelda? We're going to get the Ocarina of Time too. It's true. No, but I saw this. I saw, and that's why I had all of the experiences that I've had over the course of my journey. I could be, boom, pumping out the weights, lifting, heavy weights, right? You know, workout ends, but then, you know, a little bit after the workout, you have energy again. But maybe you are using your mind. Maybe you're using your mental muscles. Like, we don't think about this, or dealing with traumas or negative things in our lives. And it's totally draining us. Then you didn't even lift a weight. You didn't even lift a paper or a clipboard, right? You didn't even lift anything, and you're exhausted. We have to start thinking differently about our everyday lives, right? So you might be getting this message, and you see, and that's why I'm articulating this to everyone, that you're going to have a very different experience. And I know I have had days where I lifted I did all this physical activity, but I wasn't super tired from it. But then you could have mental things that drain you, mental work that drains you. You go to sleep. One word: reboot. Reboot. Does that resonate with you? I'll give you one word. Just like how when I sit alone with God, God gives me a word or a phrase. It's not a 100-page manifesto or whatever, all these words, right? No. When it comes from God, right? A lot of us are learning this. When it comes from God, it's always simple, not complicated. Simple. Reboot. Look at the words. Does reboot resonate with you? This is a reboot right now. Hit the reset button. Oh, we're going to be better and stronger than ever before, baby. Yeah. The reboot is happening right now. We're rebooting. All of these things, so as I stated in the beginning of this video, told you stay tuned, right? This is all to put you back into your original organic state. And you could write those words down. Original organic state. It ain't easy. It's not easy going through this stuff. And people are saying, what? Because they didn't choose to go back to their original organic state. That was good. I don't know if the mic picked that up. No, that's what the change is happening right now. A lot of you you were tricked. You were tricked. Just like how maybe the covert narcissist tries to trick you, right? They try to trick you. They tricked you into giving your power away, but meanwhile, you had the power of Christ, you had the power of God, you had the power of 1 million people within you. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. Become empowered today. Sonia, thank you so much. I love you, Sonia. You give me hope every day. I really appreciate that comment. Thank you for that. It's my honor to show up every day. And maybe 2 a days. Why don't you hit the subscribe button? Sometimes I show up twice a day. Maybe for a wild Wednesday night live, maybe. Right? Hit that subscribe button. You never know when Uncle Mike is going to pop up on your screen. Yeah. It sounds like a good idea. What do you think? Right? Yeah, we're doubling down, Joe. Doubling down. Untouchable power. Absolutely. The chat is going nuts right now. Look at his chat. I appreciate you, Debbie. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. Superpowers coming online. Absolutely. Look at the chat go right now. And the people are going, go light warrior, go. Go light warrior, go. Go light warrior, go. That's what they're saying. Absolutely. Yeah, everyone, please double check you're still subscribed. And if you could click that notification bell and select all, there should be a notification that goes out onto your phone. And I'm going to put up a survey because in 2025, I am going to put out the greatest content that has ever been put out anywhere, okay? And I want to know if more people watch Our Everyday Lives on the phone or maybe on TV. Maybe you watch it on the big screen or maybe you watch it on a device like this setting is right now. Yoga with Beth Bentley, I appreciate you. Watching Our Everyday Lives is my medicine. I really appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes we're medicine for each other. We're just walking each other home. It's amazing how it works. When you're in alignment with God, right? Same frequency. The people that are on the same frequency. It's called, in science, it's called a positive feedback loop. You could write down positive feedback loop. Yeah. If you're just joining us, can you help us create this positive feedback loop by simply just clicking that like button for 1 second? I'm so grateful for that. It helps us overcome these turbulent energies that we're in right now. Okay? I really appreciate that so much. Free will is really a big thing. And free will wasn't, a lot of people are concerned with nonsensical things. They're not actually concerned with universal law. I don't blame people because they never saw the light of day. You really got to know your universal laws, okay? And the universal law of free will, and when you start to go to that, then you start understanding the true ascension journey, the universal law of free will. And when you really know this universal law of free will, then you will truthfully ascend. We're taking out the accountability mirror. We're looking at our lives. What are we doing on a daily basis? How am I becoming the change I want to see in the world? Remember, the inner world, as it's cleansed, as it's upgraded, as it's raising its frequency, then the outer world. Look at the world. Earlier this year, and I call things the way that it is. People thought there was going to be maybe not brighter days ahead. Oh, but we got on that higher timeline, kid, right? Remember? Absolutely, Angela. Yeah, you got to study your laws. And one thing we should know is the Hermetic principle of rhythm. Yeah. And that pendulum is going to swing. So that's why I always say you really want to be walking the straight and narrow the best that you can. No one is perfect. But, and I see it play out. And how do you see it play? Like in my life, just because I'm you know, we have hundreds of thousands of people all interacting here. I could see it within the comments, within the posts and the replies and stuff. This is an inside job. Open yourself up. Open yourself up for the solar flash to clear this stuff away right now. This is the end. Right? The end. This is the end of traumas. This is the end of nonsense. This is the end of the old way. We're lighter. A lot of people, maybe in the spiritual communities, they hear about light body activation. I'm going to have my light body. It's a true thing. And it might not be like someone is floating around like a superhero made of light, but your body is functioning differently. That's the main idea. It's functioning more efficiently. And I share about, I mean, you might be getting this message. You're already noticing you're eating less food than you have in the past. You don't have as much hunger. One meal a day, and it's a quality meal a day, might be sufficient. Sometimes we do two. And I share about my journey. Please hit the subscribe button. I have more to share, and there's a lot. Go to the first playlist. You can watch back my real life journey. I don't have to eat 6 meals a day anymore. And everything is not exact, but we're kind of you have to learn. Okay, this is how my body operates now. Now I have to learn. How do you learn, Uncle Mike? You learn through trial and error. You have to. You don't listen to people telling you how to live your everyday life. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. There's all different types of people out there. But I'm here to tell you, Sarah writes facts. There's so many people out there that are going to try to lead you astray, that think they know it all. And the only person that knows it all best is yourself and God, which might be the same person. Are you connected? Is it flowing through you? Or are you disconnected? Are you shut off? I'm seeing a lot of people post about this. People walking around right now, they're disconnected from source. They're disconnected from their soul. They're disconnected from the love. Feel the love vibration. Get the hearts going. Yeah. Get the hearts going. Got too excited there. Get the hearts going. Yeah. Get the hearts going. Yeah. Start loving people. Yeah. Lori knows. I love you, Lori Love. Yeah, see? No, we know. We could see it. So get back to the basics. Get back into alignment. That's what we do here on this channel. So many things that are popping off right now. It's literally everything all at once. We talked about that. It's literally everything all at once. All right, people? Right, Chris? I love you, Chris. I appreciate you being here, Chris. Jody, right? So this really is a reboot time. It's a clearing time. And I feel it as well. And I'm just being real with a lot of you. I go through my own depressions and stuff. And what I do is I make this channel my top priority. And I know I need to have a little bit more energy, but the feeling that I have too, I need to go throw more stuff out. It's like I need hardly anything. You might have heard about being a minimalist. Maybe that's resonating with you right now. I'm like, I got to get up. I got to start throwing stuff out, right? So it's very difficult, but we keep moving forward. And that's it. A lot of this time we are supposed to sit and think about it. Look at what happened. Look at what's going on in the world. Look at it. Process it. Now you're the chosen one, son. You're the chosen one. And now each and every one of us have a unique mission that we're going to be moving forward with in 2025 and beyond. Appreciate all the beautiful comments. And you'll see it. I shared with our Patreon community last night. There's a lot of disrespect out there. A lot of people don't know the work that you're putting in. I'm putting in. You're putting in. And you did. Remember this, okay? Hit the like button. The same people that hated Jesus Christ are going to hate you, kid. That's the truth. You could hit the Holy Spirit fire if that's the truth. What a disgrace, right? What a disgrace. But it's not about being popular. It's not about one day, we're going to have a great time when this is like the most popular thing out there, right? You do it for legacy. You do it because you're called to do it. You do it because you're a man of principle, a woman of principle. I'm so grateful if you hit the like button and you share this video today. It's wild what goes on out there. And when you guys write those beautiful comments, it really means a lot to me. But I take everything. That's what I do. I take the pulse of society. You might be like me. You got to get your hands dirty. You got to dig into the filth. Because you heal from everything. Right? Stay focused. This all is happening. It is happening right now. It is wild. Maybe it's going to be a wild Wednesday night live tonight. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button. You never know. Uncle Mike. Oh, it's going to be a wild Wednesday night, right? Listen, everything is in the eyes of the beholder. Your perception is your reality. There's two timelines waiting for. There's actually many of them, but there's two. I like to call it directions. Are you spiraling up or are you spiraling down? That's almost like the way I want to explain it better. But just think of the two main timelines. I know that there's like an infinite amount, but are we going up? Are you going down? Are you becoming a vibrational match? I got to be the most high. The most high we have to be right now, because the world is counting on you. Will you answer the call? And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe and double check you're still subscribed. Give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people. And please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. You have to move forward without fear. You're going to have to keep going every single day. You have to pull in the light into your body. You got to raise your vibrational frequency. Let's raise it up to the most high, which is the truth, which is authenticity. Rise it up. Don't live in the fake. Don't live in the fear. Fear is fake. It's false evidence appearing real. Rise yourself up today. Be the best there is today. Please hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. You never know when I pop back on. I appreciate you, but we have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. And sometimes some extra fun ones too. I love you all. Keep going, kid.